So it's Tuesday, day one of project Underside of S14. I just got up here and the car's still on its side. I'm really happy with that. Yeah, basically I'm going to just crack on, make a start and get it cleaned up. My plan is to get it all done this week and basically underseal it at the weekend. Sunday night I want everything done, the underside done, so it can be ready to be flipped back over and put on axle stands. That's the plan. So Fred's coming up tonight as well. He's going to be, I think, stripping down his replacement engine for his touring, so we'll wait for Fred to get up as well. He's going to be doing that, so we'll maybe have a chat with him about it. And then, yeah, I'm just gonna crack on and see what happens. Probably not going to be a time lapse thing like last time or all the other videos. Just going to try and do a bit of work, come back to the camera and see what happens, try and mix it up a bit. So I'm going to get on with it. So just thought I'd show you guys how light this car really now is. So it's on its side, held up by the ratchet strap over there. Just me here, but like I can roll it over on its side. Just me. So now I'm going to do some adjusting, hopefully. Hopefully I'll be able to get it far enough over so I will be able to get the underside. And I won't have to mess around like doing the other side afterwards. So I'm going to try and do that. Because all the metal's gone now. It looks much tidier. So that's what I'm going to try and do now. So yeah, I got it propped up on this bit of wood. It's proper sketchy. I'm not going to leave it like that. That's basically just going to be when I'm doing all the other little bits on the other side and undersealing or whatever, but I'm going to make sure that the ratchet's tightened up as well and that there's going to be other things in there to make sure the car doesn't fall. But there's a lot more access there now. I can actually get down to the passenger side sill, all down there. I could probably get that wheel arch. I wouldn't want to, you know, lie underneath it though, but yeah, that might work. So now it's time to get the grinder out, get filthy and make a start on this. Finally. So I'm about 10 minutes in, started on the chassis rail here, and it's come up really well here actually. I mean, I can't get into certain areas, I'm going to have to use a wire brush or something, but pretty happy with it. I don't know now whether to go like full on or just like brush over it and just get rid of all the surface. Like this bit here, my camber arm was touching there last time, so I've just notched it out a bit. Hopefully there'll be no more knocking on there. God knows. Hey, look, this guy arrived. Hey, Fred. Yes, I do. I do want those. What are you doing tonight?
Oh, well.
The beast.
Hopefully, be able to get it back on its wheels.
Hopefully. That's a word that gets thrown around a lot around here. Right, so yeah, probably just going to breeze over it with the grinder, just get all the surface off, get all the crap off, and then like bits that I can't reach, I'll just wire brush and crap like that and see how it goes. But I think it's going to take quite a while if I use the grinder, so if I use the wire brush, it should be a bit quicker, hopefully. And I've still got to go around and like tidy up all these bits that I never tidied up and when I first cut it all out. Yeah, good progress so far. Crack on. It's starting to get a bit messy in here now. I've been on with it for about 45 minutes or so, and this is how it's coming out. So there's a chassis rail from earlier as well, and then all of this bit in here down to the bottom where subframe mounting points are, old fuel tank sat in there. But yeah, I think my new tactic for doing this is basically wherever I see surface rust, I'm going to blast it with the grinder. If it's clean, it's going to stay, and I'm just going to wax oil over that or underseal, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, just try and hit the areas where there's rust, try and get rid of that, and hopefully it won't ever come back again because it's a pain in the arse on Jap cars. I'm going to have a quick breather for like 5 minutes. I'm going to go outside and see what Fred's up to. What this son of a bitch is doing. What you doing?
Oh,
How's it going?
I've just started. With a colour. That's what we like.
So, just another little update. I was just trying to take the bushes off. For some reason, I've got these Driftworks solid bushes, so still a bit hot. But basically, they got stuck on, obviously, where they go. I mean, they didn't come out with the subframe, but then when I tried to take them off, they weren't budging. So I had to put some heat through them to get them going. It must have been probably the paint, I'm guessing, on the mount there, because the paint's all come off and everything. I've had to put some heat through it, and I did put copper grease on there before I put them on, just so that they would, you know, come off and they wouldn't get rusted and all of that crap. But it seems it didn't work. So yeah, a little miffed off about that, but hey, they're off now. So hopefully they're not damaged. I did have to heat them up, so fingers crossed they'll be alright when I put them back on. So yeah, done all of this. Like I said, just hitting the surface rust now. So need to get in here and try and clean all this up. Don't know how. I think what I'm going to have to do is actually put the car on the other side and do this side afterwards, or whatever, you know. Because at the minute it's proving a bit difficult to get down there underneath all the sill and chassis rails and everything. So right, I'm going to crack on and get some more done. I want to try and do at least half the car tonight, and then if I come up tomorrow I can do the other half, and then after that flip it and do the other side, which I really didn't want to do that. But for some reason, whenever I do some work on the S14, I always forget to plan stuff or do things before I start like the actual job, and I'm forever like having to stop to, you know, sort those bits out. So like simple things like taking off this exhaust heat shield, which is covered in oil. I should have done this at the beginning to make way, but I didn't. So I'm like halfway through, I've got to take all the fucking mask off, the glasses off, and then take this off, just so I can, yeah, it's me as well, full of gearbox oil, just so that it's out of the way. So yeah, just a little tip for you, do it all before you start. For this next part, I will be using a light. So this is as far as I've got tonight. I'm going to leave it, but you know, I've got both chassis rails done here at the back, apart from that bit down there. Didn't do that, missed it, my bad. But yeah, basically just gone over the chassis rails, a little bit in there, a few other little bits and bobs. And then what I've done is I've started on this bit of chassis rail here. All I'm going to do on this is drill out the spot welds, and the same on the bottom one as well. And I'm going to take those up to my mate's shop and get him to hopefully fabricate some of those pieces up and then get them slapped on. So depending on how busy he is and if he can get it done right away, or if there's going to be a bit of a wait for him, there might be a bit of a gap getting it actually fully completed underneath. But I mean, I wasn't expecting to get those done anyway, so, well, not now. I was thinking it was going to be like in the new year or something, but if I can just get them drilled off, if they're just spot welded on, that'd be awesome, and then get them made up. So could potentially be like 2 weeks in this position, you know, doing the underseal and everything, but it'll be worth it. And in the meantime, I can be doing other stuff like sorting out, I mean, I've got all the suspension and subframe and everything over here, and brakes and whatnot, so I could be tidying everything up and, you know, getting stuff looking smart in the meantime. So see what happens. I'll be speaking to my mate Matt at some point throughout the week and see what he can do. So yeah, we'll probably find out in the next video what's happening with those. But for now, I'm going to call it a night. I'm just going to clean up and then I'm heading home. So yeah, it's been good. Progress has been made. And finally, no time-lapse videos. So, you know, if you like the time-lapses, let me know. But I might just stick to doing these for now. Freddie's still out there working away. He's got the driver's side done. He's just putting the passenger side back together.
Going well.
Going well. Makes a bloody change. Because normally it all goes shit. Is it back on?
What?
Oh,
Really?
ace.
Got fucking handbrake.
So it'll be running tomorrow. Right, anyway, I'm calling it a night, so I shall see you next time. Bye.